Hey Ray.
Hi Sonia, hi guys.
Now you've brought a film along for us this time.
I did, yes. It's called Kotonoha no Niwa, otherwise known as The Garden of Words in the West. Now this film was officially released a couple of weeks ago in Japan, and we follow Kapow, who is training to become a shoemaker. He skips school one day and disappears into a Japanese-style garden where he begins to work on his new shoe creations. While there, he meets a mysterious older woman named Yukino. Then, without arranging the times, the two start to see each other again and again, but only on rainy days. They deepen their friendship and their relationship and open up to each other more and more. But soon enough, the end of the monsoon season approaches. It sounds pretty enticing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, this film is directed by Makoto Shinkai. Now, if he hasn't appeared on your anime radar yet, then I think it's time you upgraded your hardware.
Yeah, he's got a number of titles under his belt, and in a few reviews he's been kind of touted as the next Miyazaki, which is something that he said is a bit of an overestimation, really.
Well, that's humble of him.
It is.
Man, I hate it when reviewers, reference like that. Yeah. He's his own person creating his own work, as he sees fit. I mean, how can he be the next someone else? He's not Miyazaki version 2.0. Look, I can understand why they would, because there's definitely an influence of Miyazaki there, but I would argue that what, emerging anime artists, whether it be a director or otherwise, isn't influenced by Studio Ghibli. Yeah. But look, as absurd as all that sounds, I would still liken him to another director, that of Terrence Malick, because they're both, very heavy on narration, and they're both very visual storytellers. Yeah. And with both their works, there's a profound exploration of relationships, coupled with a finite observance of everyday life that compounds to inject the simplest of scenes with a sudden burst of rapport between the viewer and film. Only with Shinkai, because it's animated, all these elements have been contemplated over and pre-considered, so it's still amazing that he captures that essence. It's a testament to his craft.
It is, and what's left is undeniably poetic.
Absolutely.
He has a beautiful perception and understanding of film, and this anime is visually stunning. The movement of the wind, sky, rain, and water are animated superbly, together with the characters and their expressions. Not
to mention the exquisite use of light. Whether it be the reflections of neon on glass or the time of day washing all that it touches with an array of rich tones. Even the detail of the pencil scratching away on the paper is so vivid it creates a visceral experience. His choice of images was so impressive I couldn't stop saying wow to myself. What did you think of the characters, Sonia?
Look, honestly, I loved them both.
Yes.
Kapow is a beautiful soul with a maturity beyond his years, and the seemingly nonchalant Yukino is magnetic despite her own personal demons. It's really lovely to see how these characters are enchanted together. And I love the script.
Yes.
And when you put the visuals together with this unexpected soundtrack, it becomes something quite poetic and quite a work of art, really.
Absolutely, yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. It strikes a very similar chord to his earlier masterpiece, 5 centimeters per second. And if you haven't seen that, then you have to go watch it. Now, go on, go watch it. It's all right, we'll wait. I'll wait.
Ray.
They're not going anywhere.
No, because look, while you're waiting for them, why don't you just let us know what your final thoughts are, okay? They'll go, I promise.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, whether it be a beautiful piano piece that's stringing together images like a film clip, or the variety of sounds that the rain makes on different surfaces, the sound is compelling. Like a Malick, I think it will polarize audiences. I don't think anyone would argue that it's a visual feat, but I think that some might think that it has some pacing issues and it might, lack some depth. But from my opinion, it's an outstanding anime. It's an outstanding film in almost every aspect. And furthermore, it's a fantastic work of art. So I'm giving it a buy.
Yeah, look, I totally agree with you. This is such a beautiful work of art.
Yes.
And I don't think it's going to alienate anyone either.
No.
I feel like it's one of those films that everybody in the family can sit down and watch, and everybody will really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I also highly recommend watching it in its natural language. Don't watch anything dubbed, because the original language and sounds just adds those extra subtleties and nuances that just adds to this whole experience. It's really beautiful. It's a buy from me as well.
Some would say it's fresh, but hey, I would say it's fresh indeed.
It's only a matter of time before he said it.
and I'm still waiting. So you better hurry up.